Okay, we should be live. Hope everyone is doing well. Let me turn off my audio here. Strange. I'm getting an exception that says my video stream is not smooth right now. So I'll have to do a check on that. I see a few people have joined. Good morning, Diego. Thank you very much for stopping by. Diego, if you can tell me if the audio and video quality is okay, that would be very helpful. I'm getting an exception that says my stream status is poor, but the last time that happened, people said they didn't see any issues, so kind of odd. So let me double check, make sure I'm audible. I should be. Yeah, I am. Okay. All right, very good. Yeah, it says stream speed from OBS looks fine, so I don't know. There's no indication of anything that's any drop frames or anything. So weird. Again, welcome folks. Hope you are all having a good Friday as we head into the weekend. Wargaming has provided the testers, super testers, and the CCs with a variety of boats, including some of the new German destroyers, which I can show in port. I obviously cannot show gameplay, and I can't comment on the play aspects, but I can at least show you what these ships look like. So again, if I could get somebody to confirm that the audio and video is okay, because I'm getting more exceptions that say that the video stream is poor. Okay. All right. Thank you, Diego. I don't know. It's really weird. Okay. Yeah, it keeps saying that the stream health is poor, but I don't know. It keeps toggling between healthy and poor. I don't know. Seems right here. Okay. Thank you, Ethelfar. Appreciate that. Ethelfar, I'm gonna probably ask you to correct me. Is FL stand for Florida? Should I be calling you Florida Far, or how do you like to be addressed? I do not have any ship giveaways right now, so no, not currently. Thank you for asking, though. Hey, Jerry, thanks much for stopping by. Jerry, if you can chime up in chat, how's the video quality for you, please? And audio, I'm being told on my end technically that the connection isn't very good, but everything on all the other indications I have from you, from viewers, and on the other, on OBS says there's the connection is fine, the frame rate is good. So, not sure what the issue is. It may be buffering. That may be fine on both. No, it's my Farhound. Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. All right. You can let me know how you prefer to be addressed. Otherwise, I can continue to call you FLFAR. So again, as I was mentioning, I don't know if all of you heard that Wargaming has provided the super testers and CCs with a variety of ships that are now in testing. I can show these in port. Obviously, I can't play them right now. So, okay. Well, unfortunately, my Syrian Arabic is very poor, so or almost non-existent. So I apologize. Otherwise, I would greet you appropriately. All right. Okay. So yeah. So let's talk a little bit about the German destroyers. So I can show you a few. This is the Tier 7. This is the Z31. She is very similar, at least per specs, to the Z39, although she does not get access to the 5th upgrade slot like the Z39 does. Is there any news about how new American... I haven't heard anything about any new American aircraft carriers. The only news that I know for sure is the FDR is going to get a new premium camo that can be awarded for ranked tokens, but not aware of anything else. If you're talking about like the odd numbered carriers like the Essex and Independence and stuff. Well, Independence was originally tier 6, but I haven't heard any news on odd number carriers at this. Okay. All right. That's very good. Thank you, Far appreciate it. Okay, so one of the things about these German destroyers is the way Wargaming has characterized tier 9 Schultz. Yeah, hey Tahir. Yeah, I can show you what the Schultz looks like. So the tier 7 here, actually, let's go to the tier 9. Let's do that. And again, I can only show these in port right now. I can't show gameplay. I can show you stats. I can't comment on their performance characteristics. Here's the Schultz. So let's see. These are all characterized as supposedly having good armor. I see 19 millimeter. Here's 25 millimeter surface. That's maybe what they're referring to. Again, none of these are going to have citadels, so they're not going to take citadel hits. But 25 millimeters would mean something like destroyers, unless they have IFHE, are not going to be able to pen your side with HE. They'll shatter. But AP is still going to be able to get through. In fact, one of the potential downsides, I don't know, that might be the case, and I can't comment on whether it's definitely the case, is that ends with these thicker and better armored destroyers is that they take AP pens from destroyers and cruisers more easily. So one thing to keep in mind. So yeah, it looks like just sort of like traditional, yeah, it looks like just standard destroyer armor, other than this side plating is thicker. So, hey, David, thanks much for stopping by. Hey, Puerto Rico, thanks for coming by. All right, I'll come back to, hey, FLFR, I'll come back to the Italian tokens here. So I found that getting through the missions wasn't particularly difficult. And there are combat missions that you can pick up that were announced during the stream on yesterday, or maybe it was Wednesday. And then there was a combat mission that we could pick up. Let's see if I still have it in right now. No, I finished that. I finished that combat mission, but there was a combat mission to get extra tokens yesterday that came out. And then there's also there's an additional combat mission that showed up for this weekend that allows you to earn a bunch more tokens. That's this one I'm showing right here. So I haven't played any yet to earn these. Okay, but I found that getting the tokens hasn't been too difficult. I've picked up the Dante Alighieri, or I've purchased that box, and I don't expect too much issue getting to the other ones. Okay, so let's talk about the destroyers. Armor looks like, again, the side plating is kind of their gimmick. Survivability, again, very large hit point pool for a destroyer. This is with before survivability expert. So if I did a build like this, which is kind of my traditional German destroyer build with survivability expert, I'm going to end up with 27,250. That's a lot. That's a lot of health. Hey, Dahogi. Guten Abend. Hope things are well. Twitch says I have to link Wargaming account, but Twitch says I'm not. How do I fix it? So if you go to your account management under Wargaming, you can link your Twitch account there to it. If I remember, I did it so long ago, I don't remember off the top of my head. So if somebody in chat wants to chime in to confirm how they linked their Wargaming account to Twitch, that should, I'm pretty sure if you go to account management on Wargaming's website and log in, you can link your Twitch account that way too, and then you'll be able to get the drops. But yeah, big hit point pool. Let's see, guns here, 6 150 millimeter guns with a 7.5 second reload. Note that the commander skills, although I didn't pick them up, the main battery and AA specialist, as well as the fearless brawler, will both have the opportunity to improve the reload on these guns. The alpha is basically identical. These are identical shells to what the Nuremberg, Mainz, and Königsberg have, and soon to have the Weimar will also get. These are very fast out of the barrels, 960 meters per second. 3900 alpha is the highest alpha for AP of any 150 millimeter caliber in the game. So these are going to be very strong AP from an alpha perspective. Torpedoes are, well, kind of unremarkable. Low alpha at 13,700, range is 7.5 kilometers. And actually, let me double check to make sure I've got upgraded modules here. No, I don't. It doesn't change. It doesn't change the torpedoes. But torpedoes are 7.5 kilometers, and the alpha is pretty low. Reload's 120 seconds, which is longer than German destroyers typically get, which is 90 seconds. Dahogi, I am really confused about these new German DDs. Yeah, I think that, so Dahogi, that's a good point. I think all ships, when they get brought in, I think there's an element of things that are different or new, people are hesitant with. And then there's other aspects that, yeah, this is our first look at these ships. And of course, there's going to be adjustments. And ships often go through lots of changes before they get released. So I'm not too anxious from that perspective. Hey Brian, thank you very much for coming back, for coming around. How is stream going today? Yeah, well, this week I had off. I work at a public school now, and this week we had off for President's Week, so that's why I've been able to stream so much. Okay, so torpedoes here. She will be able to stealth torpedo. Let's see if I pop concealment on here. Her best concealment is going to be 6.5. Do I have a camo on here? I think I do. Yes. So best concealment is going to be 6.5, which is pretty big for a destroyer. So that's something else to consider. AA is actually not too bad. Even the 150s act as dual purpose, which is kind of interesting. The continuous damage is okay. It's not particularly unremarkable. The short range is really good, actually, at 196. And the maximum range is 6.9 kilometers, which is very long. That's the longest AA you see of any ships in the game. So potentially pretty useful AA. Again, the upper tier get the defensive fire consumable in addition to hydro. They don't get smoke or engine boost. And then for maneuverability, this is one of the areas where people have tended to be sort of concerned about, is the huge turning circle. 800 meters is what you see for cruisers. In fact, there's some cruisers that are smaller than 800 meters at this tier. So these are pretty big turning circles. The radius is, the rudder shift is also pretty sluggish for a destroyer. So the speed's not bad at 37.5 knots, but again, you don't get engine boost. And then lastly, I talked about the concealment, 6.5 kilometers for the tier 9. Yeah, so let's see. These TDs are not fast, and if they will be able to run for their lives, these cannot. Yeah, it's going to develop. Yeah, I think for like all new ships, play styles will develop, and Wargaming knows that players tend to be pretty creative when they look at these things, and they develop play styles that work. So you're right. If you try to play these as sort of traditional concealment destroyers, they probably aren't going to work very well. We don't know if, do you really go spec into a full concealment build, or do you play them more as light cruisers and you focus on extending range, through the main battery and AA expert skill, because its upgraded range is 12 kilometers. And if you add 20%, that's 14.4 kilometers for the artillery, which is pretty strong for a destroyer. And then, do you take Fearless Brawler and you forego concealment and radio location, something like that. So there's a few things that will have to come out of the, player's experience with the ships and see what works and what doesn't work. So, but that's right now, I've obviously spec'd into sort of a traditional concealment build, which may or may not be the right choice for a ship like this. Hey, Nikolai, I'm well. Thank you for asking. Hope you are well. So yeah, we're just taking a quick look at the German ships that came in for testing. The other ship at Tier 9 is the Premium ZF6, and this got actually a significant adjustment even before she was released for testing. She's going to have speed and concealment that's more consistent with a full or a full concealment destroyer. So if I pop concealment on here and I take a more traditional concealment build, something like this. What's my gun speed? Not bad. I'll take that. Let's say if I do something like this, you know, 5.8 kilometers at tier 9. Yeah, that's pretty decent. That's playable as a full concealment destroyer. So, and again, these guns are not 150s. These are 128s. They will have 30. They will get the 1/4 penetration. They have 32 millimeters of pen. Reload is okay at 5 seconds. So and the speed's pretty good. The shell speed's pretty quick at 880 meters per second. So again, here building into range and reload might make the ship, might be the right choice for this ship. I don't know. Greetings to New Zealand from Germany. Wow, we get all this great. Hey, Steve, thank you very much for stopping by. We got all this great international attendance. That's awesome. Let's see, Dahogi. I have seen an Elbing trying to fight a single cruiser. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Where did you see the Elbing being played? Because I currently don't have her in port. Don't think. No, I have the Vampire, but Elbing. So in any case, so that's this is what the German destroyers are looking like right now. So again, I haven't played them yet myself, but obviously I can't comment on my experience or offer show any gameplay in them. I will play some games, but not in these ships, at least for you here on the stream. Any other questions? I think that was Flamo's video. Possible, Matthew. Thank you for chiming in. That's possible. That might be the case. Okay. So those were some of the German destroyers. I showed a couple here. Any other German destroyers you guys like me to show? Because I have the tier 7 and 8 and 9s. Take a look at the tier 8 one here. The Gustav Julius. I thought it was Julius Gustav Merke, sorry. But maybe it's Gustav Julius Merke. Okay, played by Super Tester, replay, cruiser player was uploaded by Flamo's Discord. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. Okay. Again, these are going to be 5 single rifles. These are 150s as well. Reload is 6.5 seconds, so a little faster on the reload. Shells are going to be 835 meters per second, which is what you see for like the Z39. So the tier 9 has faster shells, and the tier 10 will as well. Hey Dreadwolf, thanks very much for coming by. I hope you are doing well this Friday. I'm just showing off some of the new ships that are in testing right now. Import, obviously I can't play them for you here, but let's see. One of the other ships that got introduced was the Agincourt, which is a Tier 5 Royal Navy battleship. I haven't had a chance to look at her much. But this is going to be an upcoming premium. And let's see. Take a look at the armor. Good icebreaker belt here. 102 millimeters right to the prow of the ship. That's pretty nice. It should make her pretty tanky. 19 millimeters for tier 5 is pretty typical. So AP that comes in through the upper part of the bow will overmatch. Let's take a look at the Citadel protection. Citadel protection looks pretty good. There looks like there's a, well, I don't know if this is, I don't think this slope here isn't necessarily a proper turtleback because it's pretty steep, but this probably acts more like spaced armor, like we see with other battleships where they will actually get a penetration. Shells will come in and they will penetrate, and you will get penetrating damage, but they won't enter the Citadel and you won't get a Citadel hit. So that might be what that is as far as armor protection. But that's the Agincourt. And then let's see, I think I have the Flandre, which is the tier 8, I think it is, French battleship. Yes, Flandre. So this is a upcoming premium tier 8. This is based on the Alsace hull, I think, yes. And it fires 406 millimeter guns, if I remember correctly. 380s. I'm sorry, it has 380 millimeter guns. So let's take a look at her armor. 32 millimeter bow, deck, plating, side plating 50. Yeah, so like the other French battleships, this is mostly 32 millimeter plating, which means they're going to be easy to farm from an IFHE perspective for upper tier cruisers. German cruisers obviously won't have any issues getting through these surfaces. So pretty squishy from that perspective. Take a look at the armor, but looks like she's got spaced armors, quasi turtle back here as well, like the Alsace. So should be reasonably good citadel protection there. Okay, so quite a few ships that have been introduced, and the hybrids are also still being tested. The Tone is under testing right now. Let's see if I can find her here. We have 3 variants of the Tone, which is the tier 8 cruiser. She is being tested right now with 3 different variants: torpedoes, attack aircraft, or you mean rockets, and bombers. So those are also in our test queue right now. So quite a few ships that we are testing right now, and it should be kind of interesting. Obviously, me being a German fanatic, I'm going to be taking out the German destroyers and see what they can do. All right. Any other questions on these ships? We can dig into any of them in more detail if you'd like. I wasn't sure how enthralled the audience would be in plowing through all of the test ships here. Just let me know in chat if you have any questions. Hey, Adrian, thank you very much for stopping by. Hi, I do miss something. Yeah, tell me, what's unclear? Hey, Neil, thank you very much for coming by. Hope things are well in Bonnie, Scotland. Adrian, I'm sorry, did you have a question or did I misunderstand you? Okay, I'm not sure if there was a question from Adrian here, but Adrian, if you want to come back and, oh, Adaran. I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing your name. My apologies, Adaran. So Adaran, if you have a question, let me know. I misunderstood you. All fine for me. Thanks for showing. Okay, so we can go ahead and do some games if you'd like. If you have a particular tier ship or something else that you want to see, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just pick something. I am, well, 2 things are going to happen here over the next hour. I kind of expect that my colleague Jimmy Jazz is going to stop by. Oh, okay. Okay, so, Adaran, let me show you real quickly again the German destroyers just for a moment here. So we have a few that I've got come into queue, including the tier 9, 2 tier 9, the tier 8, and the tier 7. I was showing the Felix Schultz. These are characterized as having good armor, but the main thing I can see here is the side plating is thicker for this ship than it would be for most destroyers. So I'm not very good with the Achakov. I'm better with the Mainz. In fact, I don't know if I have a very high skill commander for the Achakov, but I'm happy to take the Mainz out. Okay. So yeah, so you know, all the stats that you guys, or all the stats that were posted to the development blog, I should say, are available here. They look like they match pretty well in terms of the concealment, gun systems, torpedoes, etc. So if you want to dig into more detail for folks that don't have access to the test ships, you can always go check out the development blog and get to those details. All right, so we have a request for the Mainz, which I'm always happy to oblige. Let me go and find my German cruiser here. And then for folks who want to see my build, this is my commander skill set. This is Günther Lütjens from my Hindenburg. I go with gun feeder for the faster switching on the munition types. Although the mice doesn't really need it because their reload's pretty quick. Priority target, and then I go adrenaline rush, and then concealment. That's the base 4, and then I come back, pick up radio location, superintendent, and then the last one I would pick up is top grade gunner. So just re-ranked 1. Woo! All right, Dahogi, congratulations on making rank 1 in bronze. Was not fun. Was not a fun grind. Okay, I played Cossack, and with this DD, it was okay. Not having support by BBs. Yeah, right now I don't know how much Deadeye is going on in ranked, because I was hoping that ranked would be more sort of traditional, well, not traditional, but smaller combat areas, in which case Deadeye would be largely useless. But maybe that's not the case. I haven't played ranked yet, but yeah, ranked has never really, I've never really been very endeared to ranked because it's kind of a grind. And you have to play, for a lot of players, they have to play hundreds of games just to make progress. So, hey, Groff. So no HE damage. No. Okay, so you're right. So I am not running the damage farm build. And I have tested it. I have tested the damage farm build where you give up concealment and other things, and you take the heavy HE sap, and you still want the top grade gunner. The outnumber skill to me is a little bit too situational in random battles to be really useful, in my opinion. So I have tested it, and I didn't really like it. But top grade gunner to me is very useful as most cruisers, because it improves your DPM when there are detected opponents within your standard detection range. So if you combine these two things, yeah, you can, and drop concealment and stuff. Yeah, but to me, it requires just so much supervision of the ship and the positioning and situational awareness. It doesn't give you a lot of flexibility on outs if you get, if you're not managing the ship well. So best match has been once with Pommern, Bismarck, Tirpitz, Odin support. Yep. Well, if the Germans or battleships are willing to push up, they can make a big difference. That's for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and play the bites. Let me turn off the work in progress symbol for the moment. I have to remember to turn that back on if I'm going to go show you a ship again, or a ship that's in testing. And we will have, oh, I need to throw some signals on here. So, yeah, I know a lot of people that are running the damage farm builds. And, some point maybe I'll change it, or maybe I get a second commander and specialize it for that. We'll see. Let's rock and roll. There we go. All right, let's see. Goff, I lose radio location and grab the hydro duration. Yeah, so that's a great, you're talking about the consumables enhancement skill. Yeah, that's a really good skill for ships that have high utility consumables. Even the consumable specialist can be very useful as well, but I found that the enhancements is quite good for the ship as well. So, in fact, I do run that on some of my other ships as well. So. Yep. Okay. Here we go with the mites. The last mites I had was a tier 10 battle, and we won, but it wasn't a very good game for me individually. It was just kind of because the flank we were on, the opponents were playing so far from the objective, and we were actually on their weak flank. It just didn't get much chance to get a lot of damage in. So we'll see how this one goes. And here we are again, tier 10s with tier 10 carriers. So this could be interesting. A lot of big guns out there. Not much I can bounce. Oh, a lot of cruisers. One just for, oh, Panny's in it. Panny, I don't know how you do it. Panoramics, are you watching? Okay, so Panoramics, who's in the Cossack, is one of the colleagues that joins Cat Monitor and me on the weekends usually for our streams. And all right, so we are on the south flank. Often a position that can work well is here at Hotel 4. If you get behind this island that's on the east edge of Alpha, it's low enough that you can fire over into Bravo and support an ally that's trying to for defend or against Bravo. But with so few destroyers, I don't think I'm going to set up there. I think I'm going to go over toward start at Hotel 3. The problem is we're going to have very limited spotting opportunities. You know, being bottom tier to me doesn't bother me too much. In fact, what I find well, first of all, you're going to earn more XP and credits by putting damage on higher tier ships. That's always the case. And secondly, I sometimes feel like because I am up tiered, I get into a psychology that I have to play more carefully. Whereas when I'm top tier, I might play more, I might take bigger risks thinking, oh, I'm top tier. I can kind of own the map. And it doesn't always work out that way. So. Well, and you can see how far behind my allies are here. These guys have Deadeye. They want to be able to use their range, and that can make this quite difficult. So if I set up here, I might be able to start putting fire on the Venets. Problem is that I have to be able to get out if they start pushing this flank really hard. And now we lost vision. All right, I'm going to get turned around because I don't want to... There's the Orkin. Orkin has radar, so... Okay, there's the Baltimore. So the Baltimore's already in a position that he could start lighting me up, and then all of a sudden I'm taking a huge hit from a Lepanto or something. I got to pull out. Turned around. Yeah, see, this is the problem right here. Oh, he is slow boating. I really bluffed that shot. Radar, I got 3 targeting me. That was 8k on him with 8p. Thought I had HE there. Oh, there's the Lepanto with the SAP. Did you see that? That was SAP from the Lepanto. He's backing up, so I don't have a firing solution. The Venezia. No, actually, you know, that may have been the Venezia now that I think of it. Not the Lepanto. This is what's going to happen is we're just going to have this. And you can already see Panty's lost a lot of health, which means that he probably got radared. I'm going to see if I can set up over here at India 2 and fire from concealment on the flank that's pushing towards Alpha. Panty, if you're listening to me, probably can get Alpha more easily. Well, the Baltimore uses radar. Yeah, I need to rotate here. This guy I can farm, but I can't tank him. Bad timing. Slow. There we go. I got 3 targeting me, and one of them's the Lepanto, or the Venezia, I'm sure. That was the Prince Eugen. So this is the least threatening battleship for me. Our Hindenburg goes down. Not sure what his situation was. That was the Venezia, I think. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Getting much damage here. Hopefully our bout with us so strong on this flank, we should be winning it. Okay. Good. Exactly what we needed. I'm wondering whether the Bismarck here is going to want to try to rotate to get all of his guns on me. My risk here is that now I'm broadsided to the Venezia. And he could really put the hurt on. Ouch. Okay, that I don't think that was a sit, but that was definitely pens. I'm not getting much in the way of damage here. Okay, now he wants to get all of his guns on me now. I can't tank this. I'm trying to get a fire on his stern if I can. And he's also trying to get it so that he can get it. Okay, there's a second fire. I'm running into the map edge, unfortunately, so there's not much I can do here. Angle away from him. Ouch. Okay. I'm going to be turned into a 9-gun mines here in a second. I have to keep sailing away. I can't let him as secondaries get on me. There's what used to be called Iron Strike. There's another fire. Oh, he's starting to move forward now. Or somebody's probably going to kill steal this from me, but that's fine. Now at least I have my Yami and my North Carolina that can tank for me. Which is what I need. I have awesome reload. My reload's probably below 4.5 seconds. And I have farmed this guy to... There's another fire. He should be dead here. If I kill him, I should get Arsonist here. Yep. Okay, so looking back at the minimap, we do not have good positioning at all. Panny, hopefully you're still with us. The Lepanto is going to make it impossible for us to take the cap right now. Let's see, taking a look back at Chekhov. Yeah, yeah. The carriers are pretty strong. Yeah, we really need Panny. If there's any way you can get eyes on that Lepanto and Alpha, that would be very helpful. Hey, Anil Boots, how are things going? I don't have any targets of opportunity right now. It'd be good if we get this Musashi down. Izan is very broadside to the Musashi. I don't know if the Musashi has a firing solution. Izan is quite squishy as a battleship. Well, I think our carrier is going after... You see the comment in chat here? I think, yeah, that the carrier just is farming the Musashi as he should, because it has terrible AA. Okay. Am I gonna get... No, Panny, don't try... Panny, that's really close to a battleship. I think Panny's gonna try to get a torp on him. Don't have a firing solution. This sucks. Okay, let me see what I can do here. Hindenburg, other Hindenburg is down. No firing solution there. Once Eugen goes down, good. Alright, that's helping. I don't think that was in our favor. I think that was probably not a good trade for us. Annie, you're really close to that Venezia, man. Venezia is going to clock you if he gets a hit on you.
Achtung, melde Zielposition.
Pushed AP here because giving me a lot of side. How the blazes did our carrier get wrecked here? He's not paying attention to the minimap, obviously. I'm not sure who's looking at me. It's not okay. I'm no longer detected. I am now guessing. No, it's the Musashi. Fired at me. I'm gonna hold fire here. Get back into concealment, and then reposition because this is a very exposed position. But we can't do anything if we can't see him. Oh boy, this is a tough game. Was that against? I think that was on the Heathen. I don't think that was me.
Gegnerischen Kreuzer entdeckt.
Yeah. This is going to end very quickly here. Okay, that was the Montana fire. I have to kite out the other way. Oh. They only have to get lucky with one pad. They will ruin my day.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesichtet.
Yep, this game's gonna end very soon. Annie, good luck with the cat, man. All right, take care, Adrian. Thank you very much for coming by. Much appreciated. Hope you stay safe and healthy. And we will, yeah, maximum adrenaline rush. My reload's below 4.5 seconds. And if I have a detected opponent within my standard detection range, yeah, I don't have a firing solution on him, Panny. Then, yeah, my reload, I think drops below 4 seconds. Panny, just get out.
Kommen Sie zurück.
Okay. Oh, Panny, Panny, Panny. Oh, gold star, man. And I only have to, they only have to hit me. Oh, he's trying to lead away. Fire. Now, this is the type of reload that the Weimar is going to get out of the box with a 5-second reload. Pretty good. I was hoping to get a fire and then fire AP at this guy because he was... I can fire from concealment here. Good job, Panny, getting that cap. Not giving it. He's engine boosting. I'm not giving it a lead. I'm gonna switch to AP. I was really wanting to get a. Just get out, Panny. There's a fire. Finally, I get it. Once I switch to AP. Don't ram. Don't ram. Don't ram. Don't ram. Don't ram. Oh, huge waste. Fighter. I may get wrecked here. These are midway planes. Yep. Not much I could do there. So. Yep. Did what we could. Sorry, folks. Yeah, it happens. I mean, these are midway planes. He finally decided to pay attention to me. I mean, once it was down to just, you know, a couple of us, it was anything that's an easy target. And that ram was useless. What he should not have done. We could have finished. He got a really good hit on that, the Republique, and we could have finished him off with gunfire. But I tanked 1.2 million. So, yeah, I didn't see the ram between our Yamato and the Lepanto, but it looked like the Lepanto was quite a bit lower health, and that ram was definitely not in our favor. Oh well. Not much we could do there. All right, well, we're going to go back to port so you guys don't have to watch that. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens sometimes, right? And even if I had been top tier, I could have still ended up in a situation where, you know, the team dissolved and there's not much you can do. And you just have to try to leverage your DPM as best you can. All right, good match. Well, it was okay. I mean, I did 7K, so it was pretty good. All right, any other requests for particular ships or tiers to play? Thank you for requesting the mines. Hopefully that gave you a sense of the playstyle. Yeah, midway planes are really devastating, so I'm almost up to 2 million XP on the mine, so that tells you how much I play her. Okay, if any particular requests, otherwise I'll just pick something. I'm thinking I'll probably play just Graf Spee. You want me to take the Graf Spee? All right. Mino? All right, well, let's do the Graf Spee first, and then we'll do the Mino. Let's see. Oh, hey, Jerry, you made rank 1. Congratulations. I assume this was for bronze? Yeah, some people really enjoyed rank. That doesn't click for me, but that doesn't mean, I'm not everybody. So people enjoy what they do. Oh, I can't play Graf Spee right now because I need Günther Lütjens. So let me take my minnow out. Yeah, was it the qualification, Jerry, that was particularly difficult? Oh, no. Oh, I was complimented. Okay, yeah, I got to send one over to Panny to reciprocate there. Where is Panny? Here he is. Oh. Midway should not have gotten detected. One of the things that's really important for carriers is to stay on top of where the opposition is and move your ship. So that's really frustrating when they don't do that. All right, so let's go ahead. We can go ahead and play the Graf Spee now that the ship's back. Let me do the Graf Spee first, and then Minotaur, and then we'll do Duke of York. So I better start making a list. We said Minnow, and then I'll do Duke of York. Okay. All right. Let's see. Get the commander on here. Get some signals. I'm going to have to buy some more speed and debt signals here pretty soon. Let's see. David, I've been dipping my toe in ranked for the first time. Made it to 5. Okay. Yeah, great point, David. You could be the best player in the world. This is why it's kind of an endurance event for me as far as playing ranked. You can be the best player in the world, and you will have positive influence on the outcome of your games, but you'll still have games where the team just implodes and there's nothing you can do. Yeah, the Graf Spee is a lot of fun. She's kind of a niche ship in a lot of ways, but let's see. Should have range. What's my maneuverability? I'll be 10. I'll keep the rudder. All right, here we go with the Graf Spee. 5 wins for silver. Yeah. Brandon, nice to see you here. I'm not sure when you got in, Brandon. I did do a quick preview of some of the German destroyers that we picked up for testing, as well as some of the other ships that are in testing right now. Interesting to see you use the same commander for light and heavy cruisers, run different skills. Yeah, I have tried so for the German cruisers, the main skill that to me would make a big difference would be the heavy AP shells. And I did use it. I think that they're more versatile. That skill is more versatile for the U.S. Navy and the Russian heavy cruisers because they get the preferential pen angles. There's no question that the German cruisers with their high alpha on their AP can definitely benefit. But the effectiveness or the efficiency of the AP is kind of hit and miss. Your targets have to really be broadside. Oh, you did see it. Okay, Brenda. Okay, no H is new for the Graf Spee. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And let's see, where are we? Last time I was like bottom tier. Okay. Tier 6s and 7s. This works well. A lot of citadels quite a few citadels out there for me to farm. I can citadel the Congo in a drive-by, the Texas, the Britannia, the Leadley, probably not, and the New Mexico, definitely not. But the other battleships I can citadel in a drive-by if it ended up going that way. Let's see, and standard battle. I'm not a big fan of standard battle because I prefer having the caps to take for domination because it forces players to work a little more closely. So, maybe on the Omaha. I like the Omaha. Eric Guapard has had one really good match. The Guapard to me is I'm sorry, the Omaha can be a really good ship. Very good cruiser practices are required to stay alive, right? Because she is incredibly unforgiving. But I remember when I reground the U.S. Navy light cruisers for the research points, I hadn't touched the Omaha in years because the U.S. Navy cruisers was one of the first lines I went up. And my last game I did over 100,000 damage on Solomon Island. So she's very dual. She's very playable. Is Duke of York good? I heard it hits hard. No. So great question, Ethelfar. So the Duke of York and King George have the same gun systems. They have very good HE for their tier. That's why you see a lot of players use it, and there's good reason. Boy, that chat here is getting annoying. But the I think a lot of players actually prefer the tech tree ship because her reload is faster. She doesn't get the hydro gimmick that the Duke of York gets, but the King George has a faster reload. And if you have sort of competitive situations at tier 7, she's in, for many people, she's the better of the two battleships. So yeah, but I do like the Duke of York, and I like both of them. Cleveland. All right, I've got 3 on the list now. I've got Graf, Spee, Minnow, and Duke of York right now. So waiting to see what we get lit here. Affected Molotov. Okay, that must be a non-concealment. Okay, the Minakaze. Okay. That is definitely a cruiser I can punish if I get a good hit. She's slowing. She is slowing. We can't shoot at what we can't see. DD is right here. There, yeah, the DD just smoked up. So it's not the Guepard. It's either the Farragut or the Minakaze. Guepard is on the west flank. There is sets of 4. That is the Farragut. So the Farragut, Nürnberg. I didn't give him enough lead, did I? So until we know where the heavies are, in fact, we can see the Congo, I have to go into kiting posture here because I can't. Okay, so the Nürnberg is firing. Wow. I should have shot earlier. Try to make sure I line up the shot well. Molotov needs to come back. Okay, he's needs to get. I'm gonna kite the other direction. Oh, great, the one gun I was gonna fire with is now incapacitated. All right, well that's fine. That'll give me time to get my gun on the side. Hey David, let's see. I did not like the KGV at all. Cheek armor, yeah. I mean, Royal Navy battleships are pretty squishy as battleships are concerned, but as far as her gun systems, I think she's generally seen as superior between the two. There is the, oh no, that's the Minakaze. Okay.
Kommen Sie zurück.
Okay, good. That Congo is probably running Deadeye given his range. We are very heavy on this side. I don't know why we like lemming so hard. Almost just can't see anything. Our Farragut's dead. Great. We're down 2 ships. Well, that's because we lemminged and so a lot of Molotov. I want to shoot the. Tom. Let's see if I can get a good hit. He looks like he's speed boosting. Molotov should be firing AP here. He can wreck that Emil. Go over pen. Try not to be broadside to this. Mexico goes down. That helps. Iron here. Not getting good hits here. And our Oklahoma's not going to escape that. He doesn't have the speed, but oh, I fluffed that completely, didn't I?
Alle Stationen, melde Position eines strategischen Ziels. Roger. Gegnerischen Kreuzer gesichtet.
Something about that. Just not getting good pens here. Man, we are just getting wrecked. And Minikaze is just having a field day over there with all of our heavies. I'm going to intercept this Omaha. How do I bounce on a meal? Somebody explain that to me. Hey, David. Yeah, okay. You would have thought that he was going to turn left, but apparently not. Okay, that's fine. Let me go intercept this. There's the Minikaze. He's, of course, going to wreck somebody else. He doesn't get a special voiceover, David, in the standard game. He, but you can install mods. Okay, the Minikaze has me lit. I'm to pop the Hydro, which means that's what I was waiting. He's coming down here, I think. Who's targeting me? Yeah, they're flying. And by being here, he can't tort me. That's why I cut back. Okay, 2 sets of 3. That's the Guapard. Oh, that's the Farragut. Why did I load AP here? I'm broadside to the Friedrich. Oh, there's... I am going to put the fire out here in a second. Oh, come on, really? I'm going to take a torp. I just put that out. Can't put that out right now. But I didn't think the Minikaze was that. Oh, I see. He cut back. That's what happened. I'm broadside to the Friedrich. Up, he's firing. There's not much I can do now. should survive. Yep, it's gonna kill him. Yeah, that was a frustrating game.
Das gegnerische Team hat die Führung übernommen.
All right, take care, Derek. Oh, you're just arriving. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, hey, Johan. Where is the stream for Italians tokens? Can someone help me with that? Yes, I will take you over to show you what the Italian. Oh, so the stream for the Italian tokens, at least for North America, was passed out. I think either yesterday or the day before. That code is no longer available. It's only available during the time that the stream is running, and then for like an hour afterwards. So unfortunately, I don't have a stream code I can share with you. But I assume, Johan, you know how to get to the event, right? So go over the combat missions, the Italian battleships. There is a weekend combat mission that you should automatically get for the weekend, and this will earn you a bunch more tokens as well. Yeah, sorry, NL Boots, that was not a particularly impressive game. Oh, okay. If the stream hasn't, which region are you talking about, Johan? Because I can speak for the North America stream, but I can't speak for like Europe. Europe stream is probably over already. So, yeah, if it's the European stream, it probably happened already. And you have to go to Twitch to view that. The North America stream is usually between, let's see, it's usually happens between 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern time here in North America. And so that hasn't quite come up yet. So I have a request now to go play the minnow. Go do, oops, that's not American, that's British. Royal Navy. Neil, I'm surprised you're not asking me to play the Edinburgh. Yes, 4 p.m. Yeah, so that one will happen in a little less than 2 hours. I'm also expecting my daughter to come in here and tell me to help her turn out her bread. She's making bread today for the first time, so I have to help her with that. So I may have to step away for a few minutes to help her with that. But let's see. Let's go with the minnow. All commander. Let's see, how did I spec her last time? Remember? I think it did this. I think this was my build, if I remember correctly. But okay. Have to wait on the last two. Oh, you're halfway to the FDR. Woo! All right. Okay, so let me go over and get you the stream. This is going to all be on the same World of Warships stream. So let me go over to the streams where these are posted. Hold on. I'll log into my Twitch account. It keeps getting logged out. I don't know why. Let me log into my Twitch account and I'll get you that code. I'll get you the link to the stream. Hold on. 6090. This is the official World of Warships stream on Twitch, and all of the regions use the same stream handle. So nothing's up right now. We should see the European one or the US one here at or Thursday, Friday. Well, there was one in Russia. I don't see one for US. Hold on, I need to scroll. It looks scroll over. I can't see where the streams are based on my it's not giving me a scroll bar to go over and look at the streams, but I'm pretty there should be a US stream starting at 4 p.m. Eastern. So you should be able to get in on that. Okay, so we have a request for the minnow. Let me master this. And let's see, courier. Yeah, I used to run radar minnow a lot, but with so many CVs, being able to get into out of detection with smoke to me has been quite important. So I tend to run smoke now. I mean, you could tell that I used to run radar because I have the radar special upgrade on the ship, but I'm going to run her with smoke. What's that central? Central is 3 p.m. Central. So that's 1 hour behind Eastern, Johan. Yeah, 3 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Between 3 and 5 p.m. Central. So which would be what would that be? That'd be plus 6, right? So that would be 2100 UTC. So if you're in Europe. Yeah, so right now smoke is kind of my thing. So, okay, let's go ahead and take in the minnow. I'm sure that my build is. See, I even take the torpedo speed improvement because she doesn't really need much to do for her main battery. I do have the unique upgrade, but I don't like it. You don't have quite the same concealment, and you know, the fact that you can lay down a longer stream of smoke is kind of like meh, but it doesn't stick around as long. To me, this is a clear side grade, and it doesn't appeal to me, the unique or the special upgrade. So, okay, here we go with the Minotaur. And it looks like we're probably going to get a carrier, given that carriers are in queue right now. Well, there is a carrier, but it's tier 8, which isn't too much of an issue for a Minotaur. Let's see, radar threats. Neptune possible. No Missouris. No, no. There's one Hydro DD, but oh, Panny. Panny, you're stalking me. You're welcome, Johan. Yeah, Russia. Yeah, the Russian stream tends to happen earlier on Fridays. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll show. I thought you saw me pick my commander skills, but yeah, I'll show you my build. So as far as are you talking about specifically upgrades, Neil, or because I can just recite them off the top of my head, or do you want the commander skills as well? Yeah, you can see this Georgia is already lagging behind. Oh, commander skills. Okay, so I start with last stand because there's very little else that to me is really useful. And she kind of sometimes you have to play her a little bit like a destroyer. So last stand, priority target, superintendent, concealment, then adrenaline rush and radio location, and then after that it will vary. For my last 4 skill points, this is a 19-point commander, so I've only spec'd into 17 skill points. For my last 4, I will spec into the top grade gunner to improve her DPM. So only codes for Italian can be official WoW streams. Yes, correct. That is the only choice. I don't like where our Benham is going. because he's not going to give me spotting on the Paulo Emilio, and I'm going to get spanked by the Shikishima here. Okay, well, I'm going to pop, and he can't see me now. He has no spotting. That was the Venezio. You can see where his smoke is forming, so you know where he is. He's going after, yeah. See, he launched torps on me, but they're 6-kilometer torps. I don't know if he's even in range to hit me. But our Benham needs to come back.
Get back.
That's why I thought he would end up doing it. He'd end up cutting back north. He's hunting the Benham. Okay, I'm probably going to have to drop smoke here. Oh, I destroyed one of his torpedo tubes.
Smoke generator activated.
Okay. I didn't want to smoke up here, but that's why I needed to smoke, because the battleships. I destroyed one of his torpedo tubes. He gets, I can't remember how many.
Smoke screen set.
What's your reload? 2.8. Yeah, so I take the reload upgrade, not the range. This is a waste of a smoke, which is kind of frustrating. But at least we drove the Paulo Emilio out of the area, which is what we needed. Our Benham would be much better served to go to Bravo. Try to take it. See, this Benham doesn't know. Sheikah in my range? No. Hello, Amelia. I'm not giving me enough lead. Right now I got 3 targeting me, so now I get them. Not targeting. I gotta chill some. I'm still going to assume the shells are coming in. They're there. Yep. That was the... No. Thunder goes down. We at least took the cap. This is a really... this is a very useless position for me. I probably need to be more in the mid. Yeah, that's it. You know, Minnow has great AA, and speccing into a good AA build is useful. This Benham is annoying the crap out of me because he's obviously just wanting to play this ship to get torpedo hits. And he doesn't know what he doesn't understand what, you know, he really should be focused on in my... he might be the nicest person in the world, but it's just like, he's just like blindly spamming torps and doesn't know. He should be at Bravo. And our Heesen goes down. And we have something. Oh, that's the Daring in Alpha now. Or it could be the Asashio. And in fact, that may be part of the reason that they've won them. Okay, I'm lit. I'm lit. Okay, he's right here. I'm broadside to the Yami, which obviously I'm not enamored with. Now I got 2 targeting me. Right now I'm being targeted. Well, I got him. Yeah, that avoided.
battleship sighted.
Team has taken the lead.
That was the Asashio that took Alpha then. 2 hours listening to a language you don't understand. Yeah, I know.
Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy aircraft carrier detected. Enemy battleship detected.
And now I got 3 targeting me, including in North Carolina, I'm sure, who's just dying to shoot at me, which he just did. Am I going to get a major reload buff here? Not too bad. My gun's on my other side so I can finish this guy off. I reinforced the wall section. I was hoping to kill this guy before he fired again. Okay, he fired behind.
We sank
let's get
their
a heal in.
battleship.
Okay. There's during Georgia goes down because reasons. Another team implodes. Is our carrier dead? No, he's...
The enemy is about to win.
Oh, duh. Alright, let's see here. Venezia, I can't fight. Like, Yamato, I can probably start spin. A blind fire on me. That was very late arrival of shells. A little bit sketchy. Wonder if somebody's trying to stream snipe me here. That second shot I shot short.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Torpedo tubes destroyed.
Oh, definitely have to smoke.
Enemy aircraft carrier
Smoke
sighted.
generator
This
activated.
could be it. I could be toast here. Yep, there. I got my reload buff, guys.
Smoke screen set.
My daughter has just showed up to tell me that the bread is ready to be earned. So.
Battleship sighted. Enemy battleship sighted.
How much time on my smoke? A minute. Yeah, these guys just keep... I'm just gonna have to move. This guy... Yeah, I'm gonna get one shot here. Let's see. This is gonna be it, guys. Am I dead? Yep. Sorry, Neil. I tanked 1,000,007 for the team, but apparently it wasn't enough. All right. Well, sorry, Neil. All right. I have to step away for about 3, maybe 4 minutes. Yeah, I know. It's not too much I can do there. Um, I personally think I have no business being second on the team given that performance, but you can see here with our Benham. Yeah, he might be the nicest person in the world, but just wasn't how to play a Benham. So, in any case, I'm going to step away for 3-4 minutes, help turn out some bread, and then I will be right back. So, I'm going to leave you with my GK funtage video. I got to find some other things to play here for you guys, but I'll be back here in a few minutes. So, stay tuned. Okay, we are back. Let me switch to my computer glasses. Done that. All right, folks, let's see. All right, take care, Neil. Thanks very much for coming by. Apologies if I missed you earlier, so apologies for that. More randoms just don't seem appealing anymore. I don't know. Personally, for me, the best way to deal with it is to play in divisions with other skilled players, which is what I usually try to do. Let me see if in fact, I just got pinged on Discord. It's possible that Jimmy Jazz has pinged me. Oh no, that's Dahogi. Okay, thanks very much, Dahogi. I hope you stay well. Thank you for checking in. Appreciate it. Okay, let's go ahead and I think the last request was for the Duke of York, and then I thought I saw one other request after that, but I don't remember what it was. Going back and checking. I know Duke of York was requested. Oh, Cleveland. That was the other one. So let me do the Duke of York, and then I can see about doing the Cleveland. All right. Let's see here. Can you guys hear me okay? All right. All right. Take care, David. Thank you. Yeah, bread is going well. Actually, it's my daughter's first time making bread, so I'm helping her with that. Thanks much for coming by, David. I hope you stay safe and healthy and have a good weekend. All right. Let's go ahead and play the Duke of York, Tier 7 Royal Navy battleship. The Duke of York. Oops. Oh, I had Cunningham selected for this. So my build here, I would start with Gunfeeder to be able to switch between HE and AP as quickly as possible. The Royal Navy battleships, or at least most of them, have very good HE, at least the tech tree ones do. And so being able to switch between them is very useful. They also tend to have pretty sluggish turrets, so I take Grease the Gears, and then Adrenaline Rush is kind of par for the course. After that, preventative maintenance, concealment, and emergency repair, and basis of survivability. Well, although I don't have enough for basis of survivability, that would be the last one I would take. But this is kind of a traditional tank build. If I were to skip on, if I wanted to take Deadeye, I would drop emergency repair and pick up Deadeye, but her range, her concealment is 12.7 and her range is 18.1. She probably could work Deadeye pretty well. But I'm gonna run her in a full tank build. That's my plans. Okay, who was? Oh, it was FLFR that was asking for the Duke of FLFR. Are you still here? I hope. I'm just checking, waiting on chat here. I don't know what the delay is between my stream and you guys picking this up. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and take her out either way. Go ahead and master this. And let's go with Courier. We're going to let's see here. Oh, I got a container. Diego, not sure on the delay. It's sort of 15 seconds for me. Okay, could be. I know that there are tools for Twitch that will tell you that your delay between your position and the broadcaster. And sometimes it's really short and sometimes it's stupidly long. Thank you. Yes, it should come out okay. It's now on its second rise, so it should turn out well. I'm just teaching my daughter a basic loaf, and then once she feels comfortable with that, then I'll show her how to make brioche, which she really likes. So, okay, here we go with the Duke of York. Hopefully, FLFR, you're still here, and we can have a good match for your viewing pleasure. Do a quick time check here as well. It's just all right. So I'm probably going to do this game and the Cleveland. And then I will probably take a quick break, and then I'm going to jump over to Twitch so I can do some more giveaways there. So, folks are not already following me on Twitch. You can find the link to that channel in the description below, and you're welcome to follow me there. Well, maybe because there are so many battleships. With all the Italian battleships in queue right now, that's part of the reason. This still isn't too bad. Oh, there we go. That wasn't even a minute. Tier 7s. But not too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, about half of them are 7. Okay. Lots of farmable targets. Taking a look at the minimap, I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to bleed toward Alpha, guns into Bravo.
Action stations.
Thank you.
Take a look at Matchmaker. Says their New York is really good. That's got to be a reroll account. Iron Horse is pretty good. My performance in this ship is kind of meh. But then again, I probably played the King George more often. No ammo. Are Mutsuki moving? Can't tell.
Capture that area.
Yeah, Mutsuki has no. Oh, he's very no. 27 random battles on his account. Oh boy, that's gonna be tough. As a brand new player, folks. Dude of York. There we go. Why are we abandoning the flank? Don't abandon flank at A. Atlanta. This is a good map for Pensacola. Lots of camping. He's gonna back behind the island and we'll have a firing sloop. I was hoping I could fire a or AP rather. This Mutsuki doesn't know what he's doing. He's loaded in, but he doesn't know. Atlanta took a there. Iron Horse. Let's see. Akatsuki 10s. Visby is 8s. Farragut's running the 6s. Okay. Julia Cesare. Foreign solution on angle here. And I also want to stay more than 13 kilometers away from the York is getting.
Much obliged, Commander.
Sorry.
Get back.
He's just getting wrecked. We're going to lose our York here because he's alone.
By thunder.
Not the mid. Notice I'm in kiting posture here because I can't. This is going to be their strong flank, and I can't push in against this like the Omaha did, or the York. And no firing. I gave too much lead to Iron Horse. I thought coming forward. Another fire. Yay, more fires! Okay, there's Julio Cesare and broadside too. A little more strongly. Iron Horse.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Let's see. I don't know. But there's the Omaha. I probably should focus on it first. I completely fluffed that shot. I did. Actually, I think I can Citadel him with HE. Okay, we actually have 2 caps to their knob. We just need to get some. Yep, I can double sit with HE.
We
There we
sank an enemy cruiser.
go. Okay, so
That was a great.
now let's see who's next. Julia Cesare is no firing solution. Scharnhorst is undetected. Oh, losing ships too quick.
Protect that area.
He's just outside my range. I can wait for him to come in because I should be able to. Could finish him if I get a good hit here. This is where Deadeye would be useful. Now, oh man, we just keep losing ships. Really? I did get 3 shells on him. Oh, he's starting to come forward. Oh, I botched that shot at the Scharnhorst. That I really want to get the Algerie because he's almost dead. Oh wow, there's some crap dispersion there. Firing at the Farragut here. I'm trying to kill him if I can. Actually, I would have liked to have gotten on the.
Fire.
I'll go there.
All stations requesting fire support.
It's got a flood. Let's see if we can add a fire to that.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Oh man, he turned in. Really? Should be dead here. Gonna take at least, well, looks
Enemy battleship sighted.
fire. One.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
That's the Julia Cesare. Alright, he should be dead now.
Enemy battleship detected.
Enemy battleship sunk.
I have no screening for the Farragut. That's the problem. I'm trying to decide where I want to be here. A long shot because he's already leaving.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Oh, are you kidding me? I fluffed that? All right. This game. Problem is, I have no visibility on the Farragut. So now we're just going to get crossfired. How much I can do. New Mexico might have my side. Yep, he's absolutely correct.
Fire!
Wish I had HE loaded there.
The enemy is about to win. Enemy destroyer sunk.
Almost though. Crossfire here this time.
Enemy cruiser detected.
See, HE probably would have been better there.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Unbelievable. I can't kill him. Sorry, guys. HE probably would have been better against the Atlanta. I don't know. Hey, Tim, thank you very much for coming by. You've come to the right time to watch all the losses. And how much I can do. 2.1 tanked, 2.1 million tanked. Not a lot of damage, but how much we could do. That team was very inexperienced. Yep. You guys don't have to watch the rest of this. We're going to lose in 30 seconds. All right. All right. Let's we're going to play the Cleveland, and then I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and then we're going to cut over to Twitch. So if you guys want to catch me on Twitch. No, it's not just you then. No. And frankly, I normally play in divisions with other skilled players, and that's the best way to sort of avoid losses, because then you're rather than 11 potatoes on your team, you have 10 or maybe 9. So, but I mean, for every team that loses, there's a team that wins. I could have just as well been on the other team that won. All right, let's go ahead and play the Cleveland. I think it was Martin. No, hold on. Let me make sure I get this name right. Who was it that asked for the Cleveland? Pulling back up here to see who. Oh, I can't find it here. Somebody asked for the. I want to say it was Martin. Yeah, Matthew. Matthew asked for the. Matthew, are you still here? See how much XP I got out of that one. Yeah, see 4 losses in a row. A little over 1,000. I had the only kills for our team, really. Okay, well, that tells you probably all you need to know. All right, so let's get the Cleveland. Here, let's reset. Go U.S. Navy Cruisers Tier 8. And hey, Evan, thanks much for coming by. Hope you are doing well this Friday afternoon or Friday evening for you. You have a request to play the Cleveland. Here she is. Did have a 19-point commander I can pull for her. I think. So build, I would go here. I would probably do, let's see, her turns are really quick, right? They're 18 seconds. So she doesn't need grease the gears. I probably would do this, this, IFHE. For the last 3 points, I would pick up Superintendent for the extra charge on the radar. This is the build I would probably go for her. So let me do that. Hey, Tim, thanks for saying hi to folks. Hope everyone is doing well. You too as well, NL Boots. Had to work tonight because... okay, got it. Yeah, I'm off this week. That's why I'm streaming so much. So, all right, this is my build for the Cleveland. Hopefully, Matthew, you are still here. If you're not, hopefully we'll have a good match either way. So, all right, here we go. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna go. Back when the Cleveland was tier 6, she was one of my most played cruisers in the game. Even at tier 6, she was very strong. All right, here we go with the Cleveland. And like I said, we'll play this game. I'll take a break. And then I will, we will get onto Twitch. And then you can join us over there. And I will be doing some giveaways on Twitch as well. Yeah, the Cleveland's been always a really good ship. I mean, Wargaming fully acknowledged that she was not placed correctly in the tech tree at tier 6. So, and we have 10s. All right. Well, what are you going to do? No carrier. See if Panny got in on this one. No, as well. I don't see him. Take a look at matchmaking. Says... are Missouri is good or Edinburgh is good? Both of them are pretty good. It's not bad. Yang is learning. 23 is kind of mad. All right, well, we'll see. I just got to find a protected position to work from. But with my limited range in the tier 10 Deadeye meta, that this, short and mid-range artillery cruisers can be pretty tough. Royal Navy have it a little easier because they have the smoke. And they have very good concealment, and they can kind of position and then a little more easily to get into play. Yeah, the Cleveland's still a good ship now. It's just that she hits this problem. She faces tier 10 matchmaking, or she has tier 8 matchmaking and can face tier 10 ships. See if these Edinburghs are gonna, because if they have smoke, maybe we can tag team. Yeah, sometimes this position works really well, and sometimes it just sucks. So we'll have to see. I'm gonna take it rid of here. I can. What's the steering is running the 6 radar.
All stations requesting.
That's
fire on
actually no, that's the
designated
tall
target.
end because the Salem doesn't have radar that long range. This should go down in a second here. Now I'm hard detected by what? Oh, it's the item. Bravo. That's. They're going to prioritize. Oh, okay. That's the Edinburgh and smoke. I'm a little too close to the island.
All stations requesting
Enemy cruiser detected.
I want to convince this Freddy that he shouldn't be in that position because he can crossfire there if we try to push out. But now he's committed because he has the island to his starboard side and he's not going to be able to get out. He's going to be committed to this position. And I'm a little too close. I got a little bit. Much in the way of damage here. Can't fire at the front task. Freddy's gonna see me here in a second. I'm gonna hold my fire here. I don't want the Freddy to see me. Torpedoes. Gang just went down. That's on the south flank. We have. Oh. Freddy's ignoring me. He's waiting for me. I have to hold my fire here. I have to back up more. Or from. Yes. Oops, backing up too much. Oh, nice. Good, 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 good. That one. It's less good.
tutte le unità, segnalo la posizione di un bersaglio strategico.
Not sure how far I can push out here and not get detected. Trying to get another fire going on this guy. I can't pen his deck, so I have to get it up into the superstructure to get alpha, or on his bow or stern.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Fire.
Enemy battleship sighted.
That was a good hit. Come on, battleships. Let's go. Come on, Jens, go into God. Stop dying, people.
Taking the lead.
Torps from the Fantask. I'm gonna switch to AP here because he's giving me a lot of side, and I can hit Citadel or his superstructure for a lot of damage. Evan, this can be a very good position if the opponents get control of mid and then come up through B. It's a terrible position. So it's, I mean, it's great for denying the cap because now their Fantastic simply won't come in here. Okay, now what should happen is I'm going to creep around and start working the Iowa. Stop dying.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Ooh, does somebody have shot at in that
All
Talon?
stations requesting fire on the designated
Let's see.
target.
I don't have a firing solution on him. God damn it. Let's get this cap. The Lepanto is kind of in trouble because he's got the Cossack on the other side. We're going to kill. Now I'm going to try to set up to be able to fire on the Iowa, hopefully again from concealment, although actually with ships coming across the mid at Bravo, okay, that Bourgogne is holding station, so that's going to be cool. So I kind of want to work the Imperium's gotten on the flank. That's very bad because we don't have any destroyers to spot him because we only have one destroyer left. So he's kind of getting free reign in the mid. This is good. I'm not going to waste my time firing the Fantask because he just, I won't hit him. Not with shells this floaty. Wow, that was some funky dispersion from a battleship. He's targeting me. Somebody else is. I don't see his turrets moving, so I'm thinking it's the one. Something with Deadeye. I'm outside the range of the Fantasks. This U-23 should be getting
All
back.
stations retreat. Get back.
Bow. I don't firing solution on him. Out with this. See, that's what I mean. I just like, they're just too quick. Let me see if I can do something with Alright, it says I can't. Well, no, I'm not going to be. Oh, I can! Who is targeting me? The Iowa for sure. Those are Gearing Torps at 16.5, so they're probably in range. I got a little bit of a reload boost there. I have to hold my fire. Okay. Something. I have to hold my fire here.
The enemy is about to win.
Achtung, melde Zielposition.
We have 5 targeting me now. That I'm gonna go down here very quick.
Main turret critically damaged.
How much I can do there. Alright, that's gonna have to be the last game for right now, folks. I apologize, that was not very good, but it is what it is. So again, I will be on in a little while on Twitch. So again, you can catch my link to Twitch in the description below. Plus, I have my spouse here probably wanting to speak to me about something. So, hey, Lynn, thanks for stopping by. I will catch all of you later. I will be streaming this weekend as well, probably mostly on Twitch. I will have a bunch of stuff to give away. So I will join you as soon as I can, and I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye. Yeah, I just finished. What's up?